All the black cabbies know the secrets of Kier Starmer, the public secrets amongst the cabbie trade by speaking to people. And he said the three secrets are these. The first secret is all the black cabbies know the secrets of Kier Starmer, the public secrets amongst the cabbie trade by speaking to people. And he said the three secrets are these. The first secret is Kier Starmer is bisexual and has had bisexual affairs. The second secret is the one that we all know about. He's got a love child. And the third secret we've heard about as well is him and his wife are separated. And he said they're the three secrets everyone's trying to keep out of the mainstream press. And he says all the cabbies in London know about it. It's all been confirmed by many different sources, and they talk about it all the time to the people sat in their cabs.
Doesn't surprise. First things about Starmer, none of those things surprised me. There was obviously a lot of different rumours were swirling around, and meant those three things you just mentioned were part of those three rumours, weren't they? I think the being separated from his wife is blatantly obvious. If you saw that cringy Christmas light turn on outside Downing Street, she was stood there, but she did not want to be there. She wasn't holding his hand. She didn't look him in the eye. She was clearly there as a PR piece. Oh, look at the husband and wife. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me they're separated at all. The bisexual thing, I'd heard that rumor, but I couldn't prove it or anything. It doesn't surprise me though that these cabbies get all this information. Just think how many MPs they probably do drive around, or politicians, or advisors, or whatever it may be, and they just give them little snippets of information. Just it's actually quite a good way of leaking stuff, isn't it? If you want to, without going to the press.
I would say the cabbies are the old-fashioned social media. That you can put something to a cabbie and have it trending, but now we use social media.
Have you ever seen Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister? Well, it's the drivers, isn't it? It's the minister's drivers. Like, oh yeah, they know about all the reshuffle, don't they? Like, oh yeah, he's getting the sack, he's getting this. They all find out about different things off the different bosses. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me those cabbies know those things, and none of them come as a shock to me. Honestly, I'd heard rumors about him being just gay, but if he's bi, then fine, whatever he wants to be. I mean, to be honest with you, that stuff really concerns me far less than what he's actually doing to the country. If he wants to be gay, then fine. Go and do what you want. I can't really care. But it's what he's doing to the country that concerns me more.
I think all three of those rumors, because the rumors at the moment, if they were true, as you said, if you had a decent PR team, there wouldn't be a problem. Him and his wife are split up. Who isn't split up? Some of my friends have been married and split up and divorced. It happens all the time. It's not 100
Mm.
years ago where you look down upon. I mean, I think divorce is too easy in this country. But if his wife split up, I don't think that's anyone else's concern. It's a private matter. If anything, it made me feel a bit sorry for him that his relationship's crumbled. I would feel a bit sorry for the man because he's got children. The fact he's got, well, the rumor again that he may have a love child. Well, a little bit of a scandal, and you know what? He may, if he was still with his wife at the time, then that is a bit of a scandal, because if you can do that to your wife, what can you do to the country?
Yeah, it's a bad look. Yeah.
But if the answer is him and his wife were split up, then that's not really much of an issue. And the bisexual one, again, if him and his wife are split up, well, isn't it all acceptable now with all the LGBTQ bollocks to be bisexual and to be this and pansexual and whatever all the latest terms are? Every one of those things could have been spun. Some of them could have been spun to generate pity for the man. But again, being defensive and lying and covering up always brings down a politician.
But these things, they're personal issues, aren't they? The chances are that a lot of the press wouldn't even use them against him because they are personal issues, and they just say, "Well, we're not going to use it." I mean, the chances are the press know about it anyway. If I'm guessing if taxi drivers do, and if it's got down to you and me, I reckon the press know about it anyway. They just choose not to use it. So yeah, you're right. And
I think it's not that they don't choose to use it. They've got to get over a certain threshold to say this is in the public interest. They all know about it, known about it for a long time. They just can't push it over the threshold of public interest. And that's the only thing, because it's not in these things aren't in the public's interest
No, I'm going to say they're not. No, it's not a public interest story at all.
unless he's covering it up now and lying. Then it's in the public's interest. But as original stories, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody cares. I suppose what it would do is add to the perception that the public have already got about him anyway, is that he's a very disingenuous, very deceitful man. And I mean, his reputation's in the gutter anyway, so saying you're gay isn't going to make a massive difference. And as you just said, it's accepted now anyway. It's not like it's, a big sin. You're going to get flogged or anything for being gay, is it? Or chemically castrated or something. So just, yeah, it's his politics that concern me more, honestly. But if he's covering this up, then it just doesn't surprise me. Like as you said right at the beginning of this, we all think they're lying scumbags anyway. So it doesn't surprise me they've got a few peccadillos hiding away in their cupboards. I know a few MPs that are gay, and I think it's still seen in Westminster as a bit of a taboo subject. Whereas some come out and brazenly walk around with rainbows on or whatever, others want to keep it quiet. And there are some in the Commons who keep it quiet, and they certainly don't make a song and dance about it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but I'm sure next year some of these things will come out because everything comes out eventually, and we will see how he handles the disastrousness of the local elections, and we'll see if he can survive that, and we'll see what happens in the new year.